A fine day for baseball north of the border in Toronto. The Rangers and the Blue Jays are next. A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Blue Jays.
What is going on, guys? T.Sports 15 here. Today we have some more Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode, and you can see the Texas Rangers lineup there. Elvis Andrus leading them off, David Murphy, Beltre, Cruz, Pierzynski, Berkman, Moreland, Rasmus, and Kinsler. I don't know why Kinsler's batting so low in the lineup, but you never know. Things can change over the course of a season. So Brandon Morrow's on the hill for us. He has a 3-6 record with a 4.30 ERA, and he almost has one strikeout per inning. So he's had a pretty decent start to the year. Not in the wins department, but ERA it's a little below average, lower than you would like to see. I mean higher than you would like to see. But here, second batter of the game, 1 out. David Murphy's gonna drive this one to left field in the corner. Just stays fair. Melky Cabrera can't get there in time, and he would lead the game off with a home run to give the Texas Rangers a 1-0 lead. And you can see, if you haven't noticed yet, we are wearing these like throwback type jerseys. I can't remember the last time they wore them, but it was like the auto selected thing. I didn't go in and change them, but they actually look like pretty decent jerseys. So top of the first, already a 1-0 lead for the Texas Rangers. Adrian Beltre comes up with a 3-2 count. He gets a curveball for some reason from Brandon Morrow, and that one will get away, and it will be ball 4. So runner on first for AJ Pierzynski. 3-2 pitch. He's going to get a sinker down low. That one will miss too. So it would be runners on first and second, 2 out. And the 5-hitter coming up. Brandon Morrow having a shaky start to this ball game, as he has had a shaky start to this season in the wins and losses department. So next up, Lance Berkman, 2-2 pitch. He's going to drive this one up the middle. Would have been an easy base hit. Hits off Brandon Morrow's leg, and that will be an out at first base. So you can see the Toronto Blue Jays lineup coming up right here. We did make the trade with all three trades, as you guys suggested. So you can see the lineups: Reyes, Jackson, Bautista Encarnacion, Cabrera, Zobrist, Laurie, Aaron Sebia, and Yasiel Puig, who is our new DH. So we did all the trades. I edited them a little bit. I'll let the gameplay play out for a little bit, and I will read off the trades. So the trade that we did with the Rays, I thought it was a little lopsided, so I added a couple pitchers, and I added a pitcher and a catcher. So the deal was Zobrist and Will Myers with Jeff Neiman for Bonifacio and Stroman, who's a B potential starting pitcher, and can't remember, but I think his name was AJ Jimenez, and we threw him in there. He's a catcher, B potential, and I think that would be quite a fair deal because Zobrist is a little older, so I think that would be a pretty fair deal. And you can see Adrian Beltre goes deep right here. And then the other deals were Smiley, Castellano, and Jackson. I got Smiley because we're giving up Thatcher, Lind, and Isturiz. This one was a lot lopsided in our favor, and then so we did that deal right there. And then we traded away Jeff Neiman instead of Roger Goins for Yasiel Puig. And Yasiel Puig and Will Myers will probably be later down the road coming up for right field, and then we're probably going to get rid of Bautista or maybe move one of them to left. But we have Nick Castellanos there, so we have a ton of depth in our prospect system, which is a good thing to have. And a couple things I wanted to ask you guys. Would you guys be opposed to me trading away 2 guys? The trade deadline's coming up. There'll probably be one more game before the trade deadline, and also the All-Star game as well before the trade deadline. So you see we get a throw out there, and right here, bottom of 3, 1 out, 1-0 pitch. Yasiel Puig hits his second home run of his career. I simmed a few games after I made the trade, so he hits his second major league career home run, and I really like Yasiel Puig. He wears my number that I normally wear. He wears the high socks. He's just an all-around good player. So the 2 guys that I was wondering if you guys would like me to trade away. R.A. Dickey, who started off as like a 95 overall, but he's like I can't remember how old he is. Last time I said it, you guys got mad at me. I was just joking how old he was. But he's digressed to like a 87 overall now. So he's not that good anymore. He's not an ace type material. So he's making like $5 million a year. And whenever we get to free agency this year, I might want to make a big push for a couple free agents, and we also have to sign like Josh Johnson and a couple other players that are not going to be easy signs. So that's one guy that I might want to trade away. And another guy is Edwin Encarnacion. I know he is a really, really, really good player, but he's making $21 million. And if we can trade him away, and in this free agency year, we can pick up anybody, if we can get like a prospect. And I also have the draft coming up after this video, and we do draft a first baseman in the first round, and he's going to be up in a couple of years. His ETA was 2014, so he could come up. That's another option, as Mr. Moreland hits a home run there. But there's a ton of options I could do. I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on that. So let's get back into the gameplay. Mitch Moreland goes deep there to give the Texas Rangers the 4-3 lead, I believe. Here in the top of 3-2 lead, top of 4 now. 1-2 pitch, and he's gonna rip this one down the right field line. Bautista going over. He has a really good arm, but he can't throw him out at second base. So that would be it for that inning. Now we have Ben Zobrist coming up, 3-2 count, 1 out. He's going to drive this ball to the gap right center field. That one's going to knock off the wall on one bounce, and he's going to pull up in second with a double. So Zobrist is a nice addition to this team. We made a few additions, and I really like most of them. And one thing that I liked about the deals that I made was I didn't have to keep Jeff Neiman on our books because he's making like almost $2 million, and I didn't want to have that contract on our books for the rest of the season, even though he's in his final year. And they gave us the opportunity to not have to trade anybody else away for Yasiel Puig. But right there you see bad throw by Adrian Beltre, and that would be an error, but they do get the runner out at first, Aaron Sevilla. So we have a runner on second. The run does come across. If he turned that double play, the run would not have come across because they would have ended the inning right there. But top of 5, tie ball game, 0-0 count. Elvis Andrus is going to bunt this ball down the third base line, and he's going to go into first base just safe, just before the Aaron Sevilla throw. And right here you can see he's going on the pitch, hit and run. That'll be a ground ball to Brett Lawrie. He looks at second but goes to first. So now 2-2 count, 2 out, runner on second. And he's going to get a base hit. Adrian Beltre drive this one past the center fielder, can't get there in time. He's going to pull up into second with a double, and the run would come across to regain the lead for the Texas Rangers. And not a good start. Sorry, that was Nelson Cruz right there. But now we got Jose Reyes up. He's going to rip a base hit up the middle, his first hit of the game. And there we go. We got a runner on base. Sorry if you guys heard that Skype thing. And right there, he's going to steal second base. So now we have a runner on second base, lots of speed, and we got our heart of the order coming up. So right here, you can see the team leaders for stolen bases. Reyes is leading. Rajai Davis is also up there. Austin Jackson. So right here, Austin Jackson's going to strike out on a pitch in the dirt. The ball gets away. He's going to have to throw to first. Great base running by Jose Reyes. The second that throw went over to first, he headed for third. And that will turn out to help our team out after Bautista hits a hit into left field. It might not have been far enough to score the run if he was on second, but it might have, but it was safer to have him on third. So now we got Michael Stutz coming in the game in relief for Brandon Morrow. He went 6 innings. So top of 7 right here. Andrus is going to hit this one to second base. Zobrist, it eats him up. Almost throws him out at first, but cannot get him. He's safe at first. So we got a runner on first, and David Murphy hits his second home run of the game. It would have been only a solo shot if Zobrist had been able to make that routine play, but he's not able to. So they get a 2-run lead. Only one of those runs were earned for Michael Stutz because there would only be one batter to cross the plate if he did make the play. So they take a 2-run lead here late in the ball game, so we got to make a comeback. 6-4 lead, and Reyes is going to get his second hit of the ball game right up the middle, same spot. And now we have great speed on the base paths. So now we have Austin Jackson, 2-hitter coming up. He's going to bunt this ball past the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Berkman. But the pitcher comes along and fields it, throws it over to first, just gets him. So 3-2 count to Jose Bautista. He gets a pitch up in the zone, just misses it. And now we have our 4-hitter coming up, run on second, 2 out, 1-1 count. Edwin Encarnacion is going to swing at this, and it would be a wild pitch. I shouldn't have swung at that one, but Reyes gets into third on the wild pitch. So 2-2 count still, and he's going to take that pitch up in the zone for strike 3. So no runs come across in that inning. Stutes still in. We gave him one last shot. He's going to give up a double to center field gap, left center field, and he will pull up into second with a double. So that would be the end of the day for Michael Stutes. We just let him stay in so we can get Casey Jansen warm, but because I forgot to warm up Casey Jansen. So Casey Jansen comes in, lets the runner go over to third on the ground ball, but then strikes out the next batter. Nothing happened in the bottom of the 8th. Feliz comes in for the top of the 9th, trying to shut them down. 3-2 pitch. He's going to give up a base hit into left field. But that would be all that the Texas Rangers got in this inning. Neftali Feliz had one of his very few really solid innings in this game. He's going to get a double play, 5-4-3 style. Just gets him out at first base. And that would be it for that inning. So now Houston Street coming in, a guy that the Texas Rangers just picked up from the Toronto Blue Jays in that blockbuster deal. Yasiel Puig up, 1-2 count. He's going to swing at a changeup way inside for strike 3. So now Reyes, our last hope, 0-2 pitch, and he's going to ground out to the first baseman. He's going to touch the bag himself, and that one will be the ball game. So we do go on to lose this game. The stats and box scores are coming up. If you guys care about the box scores, just keep watching. And if you guys want to see the draft, that is also coming up after the box scores and stuff. We had 7 picks as always. We didn't have to give up any picks. I think we had like the 15th pick maybe. So yeah, we picked up some good players. So we'll get to that after. You can see the Texas Rangers are celebrating. Player of the game was David Murphy. He got 2 home runs, went 2 for 5, 3 RBIs. And he was a big game changer in this game. The box scores are coming up in just a second right here. So you can see that Andres went 2 for 5. Some other notables there. Cruz got caught stealing. Derek Holland went 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. So a pretty decent start for him. Morrow went deeper in the ballgame, but Holland had a better start. So you can see Morrow went 6 innings, gave up 8 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. So it was a very low strikeout game for him. That might have been the problem right there. So let's get to the draft right now. And you can see it's coming up right here on this Thursday, I believe. It's usually on a Thursday. Yeah, here we go. So we got the draft, and we got the 9th pick. We're going to go in, and when I was scouting, I saw this left fielder, and he wasn't in there. He was like 99 overall, like 2014 ETA, but he wasn't drafted because there was no left fielders drafted. I thought he would be sick to get, because then Melky Cabrera, we could like let him go or something, because he's only like 83 overall, and I wouldn't mind to pick up somebody else. But we get this Philip Hatfield, 93 potential. He's 73 overall, ETA 2014, and he's going to be a sick player in the near future. So that's why I wanted to pick him up, because I didn't want to have to wait like 5 years, 6 years for somebody to come up, because we might not get that deep into this franchise. So we went with a relief pitcher in the next pick. I think 56 overall, 94 potential. So it'd be nice if he can get up as quick as possible. And then with the next pick, it's just like guessing right now. We're going to go with this 99 potential, 53 overall shortstop, because that's a good option, because in 2018 Jose Reyes might not be that good. So by that point we might need a shortstop replacement, but because we don't need a shortstop replacement right now, so we went with another shortstop, I believe, or no, I think we went the catcher, no, the second baseman right there, because Zobrist might not have too many years left. He's like 32, 31 years old. So yeah, and then we went with, this is our second last pick. We went the right fielder, and we got one more pick, 9th pick in the 6th round, and I think we're gonna go with a 99 potential left fielder. So that is it for this video, guys. I thank you guys for watching. We did get the loss and everything, but it's all good. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.